To do the same with some bad news in Shortland Street.
I want to take her in.
To hospital. Remember, her fever is gone. That indicates the worst is over.
We still don't know why she's throwing up.
It could be anything.
What's wrong? Are you in pain?
No, not yet.
What does that mean?
We're gonna have a baby.
Coming through, lady with a baby!
Keep it down.
Are you feeling okay?
She's more than okay.
Scotty.
I'm gonna be a father.
Wow. Congratulations. No wonder you were nauseous.
Exactly. She's 6 weeks, we reckon.
That's just why we should be waiting another 6 weeks before we tell anyone.
My lips are sealed, but you're feeling better.
Better? I'm feeling fantastic.
We need bubbles, non-alcoholic bubbles.
And for your flatmate to give you some room to celebrate properly. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
It's not wine, but it's got grapes in it.
Well, we can't afford the real stuff anyway now that Bubs is coming early.
Will you hush? Money is the last thing on my mind right now.
I'm just saying that we plan to save...
I don't want to hear it. Or anything else remotely negative at the moment because we'll find a way to work it out. You've just made me the happiest man in the world.
We're having a baby.
We're having a baby!
You know, if you bought groceries and made dinner instead of eating out all the time, you'd have a lot more money for rent.
Libby, I'm not moving into that flat.
Can you just look before you decide?
I've already decided neither of us can afford it.
Well, I can't afford to lose it. I've already paid bond and advance rent.
Again, without consulting me.
They were gonna give it to someone else.
Well, if you're quick, they still can. Plead insanity.
I'll lose my money.
Not my problem.
Why won't you even consider it?
I'm being realistic. You, on the other hand, need to accept that your marble ensuite days are over.
Along with the rest of my life.
Eh?
I have nothing if I don't have this house. I live with my sisters. I have no boyfriend. I work long hours in an average job with an average income.
Yes, which obviously won't cover an above-average house.
And obviously less than average support from my friends.
Hey.
I deserve better than average. I deserve this house. And if you can't see that, then maybe we shouldn't go flatting together at all. Are you awake?
Yeah.
I can't sleep.
You feeling okay?
Elevated heart rate. Restless, but I think I know why. Too excited.
Me too. But you need to rest. Get some sleep.
I can't. What's the time?
10:30.
Perfect. Let's call Bar.
Oh. What happened to waiting 12 weeks?
Well, that'll be it. Just family.
And Oliver.
Well, I guess he would have noticed anyway with your incessant grinning. So are you going to tell Rebecca?
At a more reasonable hour.
Bar, it's me. I've got some good news.
Don't forget to chew.
Can't you scam leftovers at work?
Huh? Oh, the Ivy. No, I was super busy last week.
At least it's keeping you out of trouble.
Oh, nice cakes.
No. Limited edition.
Must have been expensive. Moon could never afford to flash stuff like that on his salary. How many shifts do you do there?
What's with the 20 questions?
Oh, nothing. Just that I asked one of the staff to pass on a message to you the other day, but they never heard you.
I'm a lowly dish pig. Why would they know me?
Certainly wouldn't know you if you weren't working there.
Eh?
Back dealing.
Of course. So much for second chances.
Well, I was just wondering.
No, just save it. You're not my dad.
What do you think?
Like you said, you're not his dad. Maybe it's best to stay right out of it.
So any ideas?
Yeah, eggs Benedict and triplets.
With Lucy. You said you'd help me.
Sorry. Well, obviously talking to her didn't work.
I mean, she's so hooked on the idea about big money, she's managed to lie to herself about what an escort actually does.
And the girl needs a good dose of reality. So she's crystal clear on exactly what she'll be doing and what the dangers are.
The dodgy guys.
gut and the health risks.
I mean, I tried telling her, but she just got mad at me. I suppose I could try talking to her again, but... Or you could.
No, I don't think so.
I guess not.
Actually, I've had a much better idea.
We have 4 discharges this afternoon, so those beds will be available.
Sorry, my phone went flat and I use it for my alarm.
Deep breaths, Morgan, it's okay. Nicole will be able to go over patient assignment with you.
I'll catch up quick, I promise.
These things happen.
Did he drag him? No. Well, then what happened to the nurse formerly known as Scotty? I think I even saw him smile.
He went for a run this morning.
And?
And the endorphins must have rushed to his head, runner's high, whatever.
I don't believe you. You know something.
I know that Scotty will start yelling if we don't get back to work soon.
It was just a shock.
I can understand that.
And I don't want you to get hurt.
Look, I won't, Soph, okay? I know the score.
Okay, but there is someone I want you to talk to.
Hi, Sophie.
Hiya, Sarah works at the hospital. Sarah, Lucy, Sarah.
Hey. What's going on? I hear you're thinking of becoming an escort. I told you that in private, so...
No, it's okay. You don't need to be ashamed. I'm a doctor, and I supported the prostitution reform bill.
Oh, good for you, but... Hello, I'm just gonna be an escort. I'll be dating guys, but getting paid for it. That's all.
Well, you can try kidding yourself, but you must know in your heart of hearts there's only one thing you're going to get paid for. Sophie has asked me to talk to you about safety.
I can't believe that you did this.
Please just listen.
Now, I'm sure you've learned in school about STIs.
Oh, my God.
Lucy, you need to hear this.
So you'll know about getting checked up regularly, because for STIs like chlamydia, the symptoms are really difficult.
Oh, I don't want to hear anymore. I don't need to, okay? Because I'm not kidding myself about the job, not at all.
You're convinced you're only going to have to be nice to these guys?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, but about 10 seconds into your first date, you are in for one heck of a shock, and you will be in a very difficult situation.
No, because there's a security guard.
Lucy, you have to get real about this. You need to know what it is you're signing on to do. You need to know that there is the possibility of physical danger and the psychological and emotional damage that it does to
women. It's none of your business.
Okay. But just in case you want to talk confidentially, all right?
Thank you. Luce, I know it's hard to hear, okay?
You completely humiliated me, Soph.
If you're so embarrassed, then maybe you shouldn't be...
Look, just so we're clear, I don't care what you or anyone else thinks. I'll do what I want to.
Lucy.
No. Leave me the hell alone.
Guess that didn't go so well.
I just wanted to scare some sense into her, not push her away or push her further into it.
So now what do we do?
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything we can do.
Good morning.
Whoa, Tigger.
Hey.
You're positively bouncing.
Just in a good mood.
And how many coffees did that take?
I'm not really drinking coffee
Since when?
Since my new diet. Is Mr. Dale ready to be transferred?
He is still an X-ray, but here is his file.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, whatever it is you're on, I want some too.
I'm not sure you'd be so keen.
Here's your patient now, but you have to meet me after work and explain to me why it is you're being so cryptic.
Well, there's nothing to explain, but you're on.
Okay, IV at 7?
No, not the IV. I'm not drinking
coffee.
And alcohol. Sorry. Oh, hang on. I can come because I can just drink...
Are you sure you're okay? Because you're all over the place.
I'm fine. I'm just...
hysterical. What have you got to be so happy about?
Nothing.
You are pregnant.
No. Yes. You are! This is the best news.
Oh, don't speak to me.
Lucy, I'm worried about you, okay? What kind of friend wouldn't be?
What kind kind of friend tricks you into a lecture?
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, right.
Well, I just thought talking to a doctor might make you see that this isn't all fun and games, that this is serious.
I know it's serious, duh.
You don't know these guys. I mean, they could be ex-murderers or have weird...
Look, stop being so melodramatic, okay? You can go now.
Have you at least thought about what kind of guys they'll be?
Not ex-murderers, just guys.
Yeah, old sweaty guys who are probably all unshaved.
Then I'll switch my brain off. Look, it'll only be for a few months. By then I'll have saved enough cash to get the hell out of here. Like, go travel and stuff. So really, who's using who? Same again, thanks.
So all this cash you're saving, the part that's not going on the flash apartment or the booze...
Stop judging me! Yes, you are, which is amazing because there's only one of us here earning a living off a crusty old man.
Kieran is
the best room upstairs. Booze on tap. You're just as bad.
What did you expect? If you want my advice, you'd be better to rent somewhere cheap, save up for a deposit on your own home.
Well, you're old. You wouldn't understand.
I beg your pardon?
This is a gorgeous house. I want to live somewhere gorgeous.
And just not eat? The rent is too high, Libby.
You're old too. I want to be happy now.
A house isn't going to make you happy, Libby. Chris had a gorgeous house. That didn't make you happy.
Yes, it did.
All right, I forgot.
Girls.
Am I the only one that realizes Libby is just trying to get her own little Warner house? Newsflash, honey, you and Chris are over. You can't afford his lifestyle.
Tanya?
I don't want his lifestyle.
Yes, you do. You're just going to have to get used to the drab and dreary. It's just life. Accept it like everyone else does.
Sometimes drab actually is fab.
Well, I want fab, and I want it now.
Good for you. If you want something bad enough in life, you'll get it. Then why shouldn't you?
Excuse me?
Where there's a will, there's a way. I know I wouldn't back down from having my own little Warner house if I wanted it.
Another one. Vodka on the rocks, no ice.
I think you've had enough.
Who are you? You don't know me. You don't know what I need.
Yeah, I think she does. You might want to slow down a bit. No more for her.
Oi!
Lucy, drinking isn't going to solve your problems.
Who says I've got problems?
Don't you? Listen, please don't do this. I don't think you're up to it. Do you want to talk about what's really behind this?
There's nothing behind this. Go look, stuff you and your hypocritical girlfriend, all right? I'll take my money elsewhere.
I'll see you after work. Looks like it's your shout. Can't argue with that.
Scotty, Brad's called in sick for his shift tomorrow and he day morning sickness.
Hey?
Brad's sick. It's a morning shift.
Right.
Anyway, I can cover for him.
Okay, that'd be great.
Just a reminder, I'm also available for surgical shifts, just in case anybody up there gets sick in the morning.
Is there something you're getting at?
No, just trying to help out.
Okay.
Unless you are expecting, and then I'm sure somebody else will be able to cover.
Get back to work.
You got it. Hops.
Dan. Hello. Gone. Man, those phone cards are a rip-off. We barely talked.
He barely talked, you mean?
Oh, I miss him.
Yeah, me too. I can't believe he's gone sometimes.
Well, kids have to work stuff out in their own way, no matter how much we want to help.
Daniel or Tupac?
Both. Come to think of it, Tanya would have had their moments too. Boys.
Girls can be just as bad.
Yes. Gosh, we've had our go at parenting, haven't we? Anyway, I'll let you get back to it, eh?
Will you tell Sarah, Pete?
Well, I had to do something to get my mind off Lucy.
Did it work?
No. I mean, I tried to apologize to her and she didn't even want to hear it. You should have heard some of the nasty things she was saying.
Sorry,
she basically...
I've got to take this.
What?
Yeah, what is it?
It's the new girl, Lucy. She's passed out.
So deal with it.
I can't. She's really passed out. There's vomit all over the place.
Then talk to Rebecca.
She's busy. Should I call an ambulance?
No, don't. Put her in a recovery position. I'll be there as soon as I can.
That was so rude. I was trying to tell you about
I'm sorry, sir. If one of my suppliers is threatening to close their account, I've got to go sort it.
It's a standard excuse. It's getting old. Where are you really going? Karen, if you walk out right now, then we have some serious issues.
She coughed Pops.
You told her.
It wasn't my fault. The woman is a human lie detector. But I swore her to secrecy.
No one else, Shanti.
Okay, but it's so hard.
I know.
Congratulations, by the way.
And how does Chris know?
Maybe Tracy said something.
Maybe you said something. Just don't tell Yvonne, otherwise everyone will know.
Seeing how bad you are at keeping secrets, I'd be surprised if they don't know already.
I've cleaned up the room. But I can't move her. She was wasted when she turned up.
Then why do you put her in a taxi there and then?
She wouldn't go.
What is going on? Lucy couldn't handle it. She's passed out drunk.
Oh, stupid girl. Get her out of here.
What's it look like I'm trying to do? Proves my point, though, doesn't it?
Hey.
She's too young. You should never have hired her.
Since when were you one to care about age?
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
Unbelievable. Look, get her out of here. And open some windows or light some incense. It stinks.
We haven't finished talking here.
Unless you want to hold me up from doing my job, I think we have. You just do your job and get rid of the girl.
Lucy, what happened?
I found her outside. I don't know where she'd been or nothing.
Yeah, I was driving home and I saw them. She's way past just being drunk.
Lucy, wake up. Lucy.
Get in the kitchen and grab her a meal. I don't care if it's out of Wade's hands, just get something. Okay. Then get back to work.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, sorry, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault either, but once again, you're cleaning up Lucy's mess.
Lucy, it's okay, it's Karen. Just breathe deeply, yeah? In through your nose and out through your mouth.
Fatherhood's going to suit you, Scotty. And us. No more grumbling and no more stressing.
That's because there's nothing to be stressed about right now.
Just you wait. So much for secrecy.
Yeah, well, Scotty had no hope of keeping a big secret like this.
Oi, who says I was the first to squeal?
The pregnant lady, are you going to argue with her?
Nope. Is there a hitcher yet? You feeling overwhelmed?
Surprisingly, no. I tried to plan ahead, but now that it's reality...
Who cares, right?
Exactly. There's no time like the present.
You just make sure Bubs has a 50-50 cultural split, eh? Go hang out in the morning, Indy Kindy in the afternoon. Well, it must be your shot, then, eh?
Yeah, my shout.
Sophie, I'm so sorry.
You ready to talk about what happened?
Nothing happened. I was too scared. I had a few drinks to get some courage. Okay, more than a few, but it didn't work. I was just so scared, and there was this guy, and he was going to be arriving any minute.
So why didn't you get out of there?
Well, I was going to, but then as soon as I stood up, the room just started spinning, and then I was sick, and then there was this guy at the door, and he kept banging on it, and then I heard someone send him away, and he was so angry. He was throwing his head off.
Okay, it's over now.
I didn't mean what I said, so I should have listened to you.
I don't want to say I told you so, but why, Lucy? Why did you want to do this?
You know why?
For the money. I mean, surely you must have known what you were going to have to do.
I just kept thinking that I'd be free. I'd be away from my dad. And that I'd never, ever have to see him again.
Kieran's going to give you a room for the night, so you don't have to go home, okay?
Really?
Once you've slept this off, I think we need to have a real chat, okay? About some of the real issues and how we're going to solve them. Yeah. Okay.
You're right. The house is not for us.
What made you change your mind?
Brooke Freeman. She thinks I should go for it, which means it's definitely the wrong choice. Ugh, money grubber.
So you're willing to give up on Remu floors just because she says you deserve them?
The Remu was lovely.
Yeah, in the all-day sun, in the heated tiles in the bathroom.
I didn't tell you about the... You went and saw the house.
I did, and I loved it.
Really?
And even though we're going to be broke for the rest of our lives, I think we should do it.
So do I.
Oh, I don't care if I have to work every single weekend, steal every one of Yvonne's shifts.
That's the thing about kids, though. They're like a blank canvas. They're not a sponge because they absorb everything around them, good or bad.
I think I'm gonna head off.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, just exhausted. Barely slept last night.
I'll finish this drink and come with you.
You can't leave your own party.
I want to come home and tuck you in.
No, you are staying. Tell him.
You have to stay. Maxwell's on his way.
Hun, maybe we should make tracks.
Hey, it's early as.
Yeah, and you've got an early start tomorrow.
So?
So, maybe it would be a good idea to quit while we're ahead.
You mean while I'm ahead? You go if you want, I'll grab a cab later.
And I know what this is about.
Scotty and Chubby having a baby.
No, you're not having a baby.
Is this really the time and the place?
Sorry, TK, I just think that it's
Let's
really...
go.
You're so wonderful, you know that?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I mean, everything you've done for Lucy.
I told you it was nothing.
Will you just take the praise, please? You deserve it. I mean, there's a lot more going on with Lucy. The drinking, the other stuff. Things are not good at home. She practically said as much.
Yeah?
Yeah, but now she's willing to talk about it and believe that people want to help her, which is partly thanks to you.
It's not thanks to me. Sophie, I can't do this anymore. You were right. Your instincts about me, they were right.
What?
Every time I rush off to meet a supplier, I'm actually meeting somebody else.
Who?
Rebecca Scott. And she's not a caterer. She's a working girl.
What?
And she doesn't work on a street corner or anything. She's got a respectable apartment, a respectable client list, and she only hires respectable girls, one of whom you already know.
Lucy?
Yes.
I don't understand. What's this got to do with
Lucy
you?
would have been one of my employees. I'm Rebecca's business partner.
Well, some big life changes to take place after today's revelations in Shortland Street, and more life changes on the way here on One when the people of Dungarvan get a visit from the secret millionaire. That's Monday night at 9:35.